Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to do a pick a card reading for you guys. This is gonna be about love, what's going on in your love life, or what's the possible love connection that you might have in the near future. So you have two cards, two piles to pick from. The first one is the rose quartz. This is a small stone here, if you could see it. Can you? Yeah. And the next one is black tourmaline. Yep. So yeah, choose your crystal, take your time, pause the video if you have to, and we'll get right in. We'll start the reading, okay? So the first pile, the rose quartz. If you chose rose quartz, then this is your reading. Let's get started, shall we? I hope you guys are doing fine, doing healthy. I'm doing great. The weather is amazing today, and I haven't been posting so much because I've been doing my shadow work and stuff and everything. So yeah, whenever I feel like I'm called to do a reading for you guys, I do that or else yeah, I don't. So let's see, what do we have for you guys for today? It's gonna be a little long since we're talking about love. Everybody loves love readings, so let's see. We're gonna see what we have for you guys here. First we should go, let's do the tarot for you guys. Let's see what's up with our viewers' love life. What energy are you in right now? What are the possible future energies that's coming to you? You know, this is mostly present and the future, but if we get a card for the past, if this the build up you know, you never know with these cards and tarot reads what's gonna come. So let's just go with the flow, shall we? Yeah, let's see. Let's cut the deck here. Yep. The first card, Knight of Wands. Let me get some cards out right away and then we can talk about it. Okay. So, Knight of Wands. Let's see what this is about. Usually Knight of Wands means it's a message. It's a knight of fire. It embodies the element of fire. Wands are about fire, and this is a very fast communication, fast message. You know, somebody bringing a message to you, a passionate one though. But this energy could also be a little, you know, on and off kind of energy, you know, like for example, like since we're doing the love reading, it could be somebody in your life is just leaving you guessing. It's like in and out energy, like they come inside your life and they're like, oh, I love you, and how, like they tell you how much you mean to them, and you see all these beautiful stuff, and then the next day they're gone and they leave you feeling like you know, what are they doing, like confused, you know, like a player kind of energy. And to clarify that, we have the Nine of Wands. I mean, I get it. Because of this behavior, you have your walls up. You don't know, you're confused. They're sometimes in and they're sometimes out. Sometimes they're like all in the connection. They make you feel like they like you and they want something more from this connection or from you, but then they don't you know, measure up to the things that they say. You see, like if they say, like they might say all these lovey-dovey bubbly stuff to you, but then the action does not prove it. So now your walls are really high, you see, you're not sure. Okay, why is the Queen of Swords here? Let's see. Oops, oopsie. Just gonna take this one. Yep. It's like you've been waiting there for the truth. Queen of Swords is somebody who values truth, who values honesty, who's very analytical, who's very practical, and she's also, she is somebody who gives people chances. She does, but then if you prove her wrong, or if you prove to be somebody that you told her that and you're not that, she's gonna cut you off her life. That's the energy of the Queen of Swords, and it's a fire sign. Swords are about fire. Sorry, it's about air sign: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So yeah, you're standing there in your power, waiting for the truth, waiting for the waiting for the surety, to get that clarity from your person, whoever it is. And you're waiting, see, you're there, and your hands are out. You're like, give me the truth, don't keep me hanging, don't bring this energy to me, don't bring this player energy to me. Tell me if you're in or if you're out. Be clear. The Fool, why is it here? Okay, so you kind of want to take a leap of faith towards this love connection that you have. You want to see where this goes. Because you see a potential in this connection. You feel like there's something that can grow in this connection, especially after you've been hurt in the past a lot. This is the Eight of Cups, which means no emotional fulfillment. You see all these cups here, and you see this person like turning his back and walking away. That means that all these love the potential to love connections, or anything that you've invested your love in before in the past, did not work out. You tried so much, but it did not work out. So yeah, you have walked away from a lot of relationships in your past which did not work out, but you are willing to take that chance with this person only if he was clear to you about what he wants. So let's see the Tower. There's a Tower for you here, so I'll shortly say what that means. Okay, so there's gonna be a Tower moment. Tower moment is all about sudden upheaval. It's about sudden things that comes to light, and it's about, you see there's a lot of noise here, just like the Tower. You see there are there's the fire in this tower there, and these two people, they don't have any other choice but to jump out of the tower. They're not jumping out because they have a choice. They don't have a choice. They have to save their lives, and they're like, okay, there's nothing to lose anyways, right? So you just jump. So it can come off as quite scary to some people, but I don't think this is a scary card at all. This is a divine intervention. This is the universe being like, universe telling you, like, enough of this drama, enough of you holding on, enough of you waiting for something that may or may not be fruitful. And so yeah, there's gonna be a Tower moment, but this time this is a good Tower moment because you have the Victory card here. You're gonna feel victorious. You're gonna feel like, I finally got the truth. I finally feel victorious. Probably your person is, I don't see any card of communication here. I mean, even though this is a card of communication, I don't think it's a message that's coming to you, especially in this spread. I just feel like there's gonna be a unexpected thing, something very unexpected in your life, that concerns this relationship, obviously, and that's, you're gonna feel victorious. This is the card. This is a card where they went off for battle, and they won, and they returned home, and they won. So yeah, something good. Tower moment that will be in your favor, probably. And let's see, what are the whole challenges for you? What are the challenges for you for the near future that you have to overcome, some hopes, fears and challenges that you have to be dealing with, or that you are dealing with right now in this point in time. So let's see what we have for you here. Okay, we are the world. I love this card. So one more, oops, okay, perfecto. So the first card that you have here is 10. That is we are the world, and you can see these people holding hands. I mean, the picture is already giving so many messages, like this means unity. This means living in harmony with everything and everyone around you, spreading love, holding hands and not competing with each other, but holding hands and working together with each other. We are in this world, it's such a short life, and why waste it? Why not spread love? Since we come from the nature and we go to the nature after we're dead, so why so much fuss in between, like so much egocentric beliefs and projections and everything, like that just makes your life so much harder than it already should be, like you already have so much to deal with. But if you deal with more hate in your life, that's just gonna cause chaos, and that's what you're gonna attract. Like the more you hate people, the more you resent people, the more you feel like, oh, they're not my type, or you feel like, our ideas don't match, our opinions don't match. And that doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, what matters is how well you can work with each other and live in this planet. That's our home. Harmony, peace, liberation. The spirits are encouraging you to see the world through the eyes of compassion, love. Don't be thinking people are out there trying to get you, trying to bring you down, or nobody can do shit. No, they can't, And mind, the next card that you have, that is, you're doing a lot of thinking. And this card usually says this is unnecessary thinking. Thinking is good. Like for moderation, of course we need to think. We need that analytical part of ourselves. But then, it becomes a problem when you start treating your mind as your master, but not your servant. Because don't forget, you also have your heart, you also have a gut, and you also have a soul. You see, and when you take all the decisions of your life, I see a lot of people, I've been coming across a lot of people who think the matters of love should be thought. They don't believe in feeling. They don't even know. I just want to tell those people that if you say you think you know love, if you think it's a logical thing, then I'm sorry, honey, you don't know shit about love. It comes with your heart, from your heart. And there's no thinking in love. There's just feeling, and there's just accepting, just being open to what comes, being open to the pain, being open to the joy, being open to the happiness, being open to all of these kind of emotions and not being afraid to face them. If you say you need to analyze love, if you say you need to think to, you love somebody, you gotta think, you gotta plan each and every move and strategize and be like, this is what I'm gonna do once I have him, once I get this guy or girl, this is what I'm gonna act like, this is how I'm gonna act like, this is how I'm gonna show my personality, I'm gonna be this. Why are you creating so much of boundaries there? Why not just be yourself and see if that person can accept you for who you are? Don't bring your mind into this. It's love. Turn in. The last card for you is turning in. So you see all these people around this girl, all these spirits, ghosts. This is basically representing the outer world, the opinion of people around you, your family, your friends telling you what to do, giving you advice about the relationship. Maybe you go to them asking for advice about the relationship, and they give you some advice, and then you're like, oh, you have new thing to think about now, and you never thought about that now. That's just gonna be so chaotic. That's gonna mess your head more. And you gotta turn in. Ask yourself, what do you feel for this person? And see things for what they are. Don't make excuses. I see a lot of people making excuses for other people, for their romantic interests, because the attachment is just too much, like whatever the reason is. I don't want to get into that, but it's just the fact that people think, like a lot of people out there defending their loved ones, saying, oh, he ignored me. And there was somebody who, like, I talked to a friend of mine, she said he cheated on me, and but it's okay, he's fine, like, he does that sometimes. Maybe he was confused, maybe he wanted to try something out, but I'm here, I really love him. I was one of those people, okay? Yeah, I just remembered this for some reason. But anyways, like, I was one of those people. I let one of my romantic partners in the past cheat on me for 2 times, knowing, and I still gave him chances, and I still dated him for like a year or so, but it didn't work out, because no matter how much you feel like you can forgive them, you can not forgive them. You are gonna bring back that topic out. Every time you fight, it is gonna make you feel like you are better than them, because you love them more, because you never cheated on them, you never did something that is unfaithful, but why stay with somebody who does that at the first place? I'm saying this by experience. It's never gonna work out. If you're making excuses for your partner, for their bullshit behavior, then cut them off. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Like, if you cut a toxic person out of your life, then you actually make a space in your life for something new and for something healthy to come inside your life. And I know that idea does not sound so tempting. It's like, oh no, but I really love him, or I really love her, I can't let her go, we'll work things out. But let me tell you, working things out is about about arguments, like, for example, some differences of opinion that you have, or just some normal things that can be worked out, but this is like cheating and beating your girlfriend or boyfriend off, and doing all the, like, the abuse, the mental, physical, emotional abuse. If you're staying in a relationship saying that's fine, I'm just gonna tell you one thing: you're getting yourself into trouble. And if you can't see that, I can't say nothing more. I just wish you luck. Ask your inner self, ask your heart, ask your soul. Turn in, meditate. What do you want? Because no matter how much you think, somebody's advice is gonna be so on point for you, it has always worked and shit like that. Something about advices that I would say is, people always give you advices from their point of view, from their experience, from their perspective, and not yours. And that's something you need to think about. Okay? So let's get one angel message for you guys. Let's see. I will be shortly coming with a reading for what's coming for you in love. So I think you might would be like, you might be interested in it, but if not, it's fine. But this situation seems a little out of hand here, but I hope the Tower moment that's coming for you, you will take it as a win, and not as something bad. be positive, because everything happens for a reason. Rejection is universe's protection. That's what I tell myself. No. Sorry. Not right now. Honey, not right now. I don't know. What was your... Listen to your intuition. 2 times, guys. 2 times. Turning in, listen to your intuition. The same thing. And if you don't know what intuition is, let me tell you. Because people are people sometimes confuse the thoughts as the intuition. And it's kind of the similar, but no, it's not. Once you know. It's like, the constant chatter in your head, that's thinking. That's overthinking. That's the mind playing there. The overthinking, the same thing repetitively. Like, for example, if this guy comes to you and he says something, he sends you a message, or she, and then you're like, all up in your head, what does he mean by that? Oh, he used there, or he used this word there, so does it mean this? That, my love, is mind. Your mind is playing games with you, okay? But intuition is something that just comes once, and at the most unexpected of times. Like, have you ever noticed yourself like just doing something, just completely focusing on something else, and then there's a thought in your head, there's a download out of nowhere, it just comes, and you're like, oh yeah, I had to message that person. That is intuition. That is universe guiding you. Okay, you have this shit to do, go and do it now. And do not ignore your intuition. It's always right. And do not confuse your intuition with your mind. Okay? Even though it comes through the mind, but you should know. You should know the difference. And if this was not so specific, like if you did not get what I mean, you can go to YouTube or Google things, Google this about intuition, how to differentiate. There are a lot of videos. It really helped me in my journey in the beginning, and YouTube especially. So yeah, this is all I have for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you get something that benefits you for your highest good. Okay, that's all I have to say. And please stop overthinking, and thinking about this person right now is just no. The angels are telling you no. Listen to your intuition. Stand your ground. Turn in. You know the best. You know when somebody is deceiving you. You know when somebody is lying. You have that nudge. But then you ignore it because you love them very much. Anyways, bye-bye. So this is for my second pile, the black tourmaline. I can never pronounce this right the first time. Tourmaline. Okay, yes. Okay, you're not interested in that, are you? Okay. Let's see, what do we have for your connection? What do we have for your love life? What's going on in your love life, or what's coming in your love life? Everything. We'll get right into it just now. Let's see. Let me cut the deck. And we get started, okay? Right off the bat. Oh, 2 people here. Person card. Okay. Okay. So the first card that you have here is King of Wands. And the second card that you have here is Queen of Pentacles. So I already see the king and queens from different suits in this tarot deck. So let's see, what is this King of Wands all about? Okay, yeah, okay. So it looks like a masculine energy in this connection, whoever it is, like mostly a man. But yeah, a masculine energy who can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is not really talking to you right now, not really interested in, conversations or deep conversation is very surfaced level of conversation that he likes, and he's healing right now. So you see, something about this card is the Four of Swords. It's about healing, it's about introspecting, it's about seeing where you went wrong, figuring out how do I want to take my life from this point onwards. And this is also about, before the Four of Swords come the Three of Swords, and that means heartbreak. So this person is basically healing from a heartbreak right now. He was hurt in the past, he was heartbroken from in the past. Maybe one of his relationships really did him wrong, and he's healing right now. And that's the reason, if you were wondering if it's not paying attention to you or acting uninterested, that's because that's not his focus right now. He's focused on healing. Okay, let's see, what is our Queen of Pentacles doing here? Okay. And on the other hand, there's a feminine energy here, Queen of Pentacles, which can be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Pentacles represent earth signs, and so yeah, you are focused, you're very abundant, you're very grounded. You like security, you like peace, you like harmony, you like everything in place, perfect, you're very nurturing as well. You are that motherly, nurturing kind of a person who's also very business oriented, who is very domineering, and who knows what she wants. She has value, she's the queen of value, she's very valuable, and that's why she appreciates value in her life. She wants that value. She's not the one who would fall for just petty shit, just in and out kind of energy. She wants something solid, and that's why there's this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there was a housefly there. Anyways, can you go out a little bit? Yes. Okay, my cards just fell, guys. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. A lot of shit fell. I really don't like the feeling. But anyways, let's get into the reading. Yeah. So yeah, she is getting the Wheel of Fortune is spinning for the Queen of Pentacles. That means you're gonna be receiving a lot of opportunity, a lot of abundance. Especially this is about money, since you showed up as Queen of Pentacles, and you don't have to be earth sign. Okay, it's just that it's represented by that. So you can have sun, moon, rising, earth, or anything. Doesn't really have to. It just means that you are in an energy of the Queen of Pentacles, who values value. And yeah, this is a major arcana, and this is from the universe. This is nothing this is nothing about this world, this 3D world. This is about the wheel spinning for you. If you felt like you were stuck in a situation for a longer period of time, or if you felt like you planted so many seeds all around you, you've done so many job interviews, you've tried to invest into a business that did not work out, after a constant series of failure, basically things not working out your way, or things like that, things not really coming to fruition, and since this is a love reading, you might feel like the love connection that you have with this King of Wands is not coming to fruition, because yes, of course, he's healing, and right now he cannot give you what you want, that emotional fulfillment, that thing that you're looking for. But I see money really good. The wheel is turning. Whenever this card comes, it's a yes, it's abundance, it's money everywhere. Wheel of Fortune, what more do you need? The name itself is but this also means that there's hope in this connection, if you just be patient. This wheel, it takes time to turn. Yes, it's karma. Everybody has to go through their own karmic lessons. They have to finish it, they have to learn lessons from it, and they have to be willing to grow from it and then go to the next chapter of their lives, So maybe focus on yourself right now and not really, beat yourself about this person, because this person is nothing about you. I don't see any deceptive energy here. It's just that this person needs time to heal, Just give him the time and space. This means, like, do you honor his time and space? Do you? I mean, you are the queen of value. You are all about honor and value. So you gotta honor his space and time, and just do you in the time being. The next, you have strength. Yes. So there might be some arguments around you, some chaos going on. I don't know why are people fighting here, but you are standing in your strength. You're strong. You see, I really love this card. This is all about inner strength as well, emotional strength, because you don't see a bodybuilder here trying to tame the lion. She's just a woman. And she has this infinity symbol in her head, which means she's an infinite being. She's a spiritual being. And she has tamed that lion there. Not by force, not by strength. I mean, not the physical strength. By the emotional strength. By how much she has, how much love she has. How much compassion she has. That she can literally connect with the lion and just, make her friend. And be like, you just stay there, just like a pet. She has this deep love for things, like she's very nurturing, like I told you already. You guys are very nurturing. You really like to spread love. You're very compassionate. You really understand people. Sometimes you understand people so much that you literally let their emotions and their situation take over you, and now you're dealing with their problems. It happens sometimes, Some of you might be empaths, yeah, and there's no, if you're an empath, then and if you're tired of understanding people and giving to people so many chances, and people don't even recognize your worth or your value, and you can feel like people just arguing, not understanding where you're coming from, not understanding the ways you think, or just telling you're too nice or you're too understanding, just be strong, and just kick people out of your life, and just behave bad. There's a pigeon there. But what I'm trying to say is, like, don't listen to them. You're strong, and showing emotions, vulnerability, being an empath is a blessing if you know how to. But you gotta work on when you should stop emotionally investing in a situation. You can never undo being an empath. You are born like that. So you can not be like, I don't want to be an empath. No, that's your true nature. You can't go against it. But you can learn, you can grow, and you can really find out other ways on how to tackle with the outside world and not really trust them so fast. Give it some time. I know you have this very deep, compassionate heart, because I am the same, but I used to feel like the world took advantage of me. Let them, like, it's okay, I can handle it. But I couldn't, at the end of the day, it was me inside a room just trying to figure out, like, is there somebody like me who could understand me, But later, I just realized that I can't help people, I can't save them all the time. And that's when I'm always there for people. Okay, I'm there for people who need me. If they need me, if they tell me they need me, me to be there, or my suggestion or something, like, I'll be there. But this time, I'm not gonna give my all. I'm not gonna step in their shoes and, do their thing for them, You know what I mean, right? So anyways, Page of Cups. Why is it here? That was strongly for my empaths there. I think some of you watching this might be an empath. But let's see why is this Page of Cup here? I see that this guy is, oh, okay. Uh-oh. So there's this love offer that you feel like is divinely, that has a lot of chance. You feel like this is a connection that is meant for you. It's here for you. You feel like that. You feel like this is a soulmate kind of a connection. Very deep. You feel that strong connection with this person. But there's this sword here. 10 of swords, not just a sword. Excuse me. 10 of swords. This is extreme pain. This is extreme struggle. This is extreme everything bad that can happen to you emotionally. I mean, I'm not like, this doesn't mean you're literally like stabbed by the knife on the back, but then it just means people have betrayed you. People have taken advantage of you. Just what we were talking about, like the more you believed in people, the more they found reasons to come back at you and do you wrong, not really see that all you meant was good for them. So you are kind of feeling like this connection will not work out. I mean, that's your mind telling you. I feel like, because since the person that you're interested in is not really reciprocating the feelings, the emotions and everything, to you, you feel like this is a dead end. Like this is the end. It's a death of a situation. So you just feel like there's no chance for this love connection here. Like you're just trying to come up with all the reasons why it cannot work out, because it's not working out right now. But something funny about the universe is, no matter how bad things seem externally outside of you, no matter how bad the person treats you, and like no matter the circumstances, basically, if you have a stubborn heart, and I'm not saying go against okay, let me be clear here, okay? I don't want to give you the wrong message. If you really believe that this is a soul connection, and if you really see that there is chances, if you can really honor his space and time right now without being attached to the idea of him, without thinking of him 24/7, without keeping your life on hold for this guy who's working on him right now, you got to work on yourself, and don't stress about the connection so much, because if it's meant to be, he will come back in your life. He will. But right now is just not the right time. I don't feel like see, this is the Five of Pentacles. This means feeling left out in a situation, feeling left out in the cold, not knowing what's gonna happen, feeling like nobody cares, feeling like I'm cold and nobody cares, feeling like this person just kicked you out of the house in the cold when it's snowing and you have nowhere to go, So I think you should stop worrying so much about the situation, because the more you give in to the negative thoughts about how it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. But if you tell yourself, I mean, I know this is my person, I know the connection I really wanted, but if this is not something that the universe does not want me to pursue right now, I would rather focus on myself, because what if you have some things that you have to work on? Only if you just focused on yourself, only if you just told yourself, just confront yourself, I'm not perfect, I have some things to work on myself as well. Maybe fear of being lonely, maybe overthinking, or maybe having the need to have control over everything, over the results, of wanting to have the need to know what's going to happen in the future, you know. By that, I just remembered, like, I'm also coming up with a video soon, it's gonna be about who's coming in your life, regarding love, obviously the future one mostly, you know, and we'll only be talking about future there. But here, not saying that you have to, you know, think of somebody else, just putting it out there. But I just feel like this does have a chance, this does have a possibility, you know, if you just could give it some time and space and just work on yourself for now and not obsess. And by wait, I don't mean, like, you know, obsessively waiting and stalking them everywhere. That's never gonna work. That's just gonna push them away, you know. Stand your ground. Let's see. What are the blocks, delays and challenges for you regarding this connection? Success. I told you there's a high possibility of these things to work out, but I see a fighting. There are two cards that's fighting here. Are you fighting with your romantic interest? Like, are you arguing with them? Trust. Wow, I could not love this more. You will be successful. You will be successful. Give it time. Trust. Trust. Sometimes when you have nothing to hold on to, that's the perfect time for you to have faith and believe and trust in the universe that everything is going to turn out the way you want it to be. You know, everything is going to turn out the way that's going to benefit you. That's going to benefit you for your higher good, highest good, you know. And you see, there's this fight here, fighting. Who's this? You see, I just want to say something here. I don't know if it's you or it's somebody that you're dealing with or somebody in your surrounding. This does not have to be a romantic interest at all. You know, it can be, you know, take it how it resonates in your situation. There's somebody who's fighting, who's always looking a chance to fight. In this connection probably, who's always looking a chance to, you know, you did this, you did that, you don't even care, and fighting. Listening to that head a lot, listening to that illusion a lot. Like, for example, your person is just healing, he or she is just like in this hermit mode, trying to self-introspect, trying to know themselves better, trying to figure their emotions out, trying not to be hurt in the future now, you know, making themselves emotionally and mentally strong. That is what this King of Wands is doing here. And here's somebody not understanding the situation and just trying to fight here, just trying to make things, you know. This is what happens when you expect a lot from somebody. You know, this is what happens when you are alone most of the time and all you can do is think and think and think and think and just you know, I know this. I mean, a lot of you do this. It's like you create this illusion inside your head. Oh, he's not replying. He's probably, you know, talking to that ex of it, like that ex-girlfriend that broke his heart, like just trying to mend things. I mean, how do you know that? Or he's just out there having fun with his friends and family and he doesn't even have time to reply to a text. He left me on scene. This looks like big problems for some people out there, but once you are happy within yourself, once you're content, once you know that you don't need anybody to complete you, you don't need anybody to text you back when you text them, because it's about you at the end of the day. It's about you being happy. You want to be happy. That's why you're fighting for this relationship, right? But what if in the process of fighting you're just, you know, resurfacing this chaos, just inviting more of chaos, inviting more of negative aspects and not happiness. So the best thing that you can do right now is free fall, honey. Just for once in your life, just stop expecting an outcome so fast. It's a process, you know. I mean, the world has lost, like, you know, like a lot of people these days, they don't have patience to wait for the right time, to wait for the right moment. They just want to do it now, here and now. Everything has to be done, and they lose interest. If you really want to build a connection, it takes time. It takes patience. It takes compromise. It takes trust, a lot of it. Even though you have nothing to hang on to, even though your partner has given you all the reasons not to be waiting for him, not to be trusting in this connection, not to be having faith in this connection, and you still do. And that's pure. And that's not the mind, okay? That's not you clinging on to that person. That's not you replaying the messages, the rereading the messages and going back and forth and talking about him or her with every person that you know. Trust, okay? I mean, there's a chance that you can be very successful here in this relationship, you know. But you gotta give it some time, trust, and stop fighting, stop thinking, stop giving into your thoughts. Like, stop believing the stories that you make in your head. Like, if you just think about it, you know, stepping outside of the box, basically. When you're inside of a room, of course you're just gonna see four walls of the room. But you step out of the room, you step out of the gate, you go outside the house, you see from the gate, and then you're like, oh, I see the bigger picture. It's a house. It's not just a room. It's just a house with a lot of rooms in it. So sometimes you gotta come out of the room and see things in a bigger picture. You know? That's what I mean. You have nothing to lose. What do the angels have for you? So this is kind of hard here. Okay, let's do this. Peaceful resolution. You see? You're gonna get that peaceful resolution. You will. It's a confirmation. You will. Unlikely. And that fell right under the fighting. Okay, so peaceful resolution is here. Success. So you're gonna receive a peaceful resolution. You're gonna, you know, and that's gonna make you feel successful. That's gonna give you hope. That's gonna make you feel like, oh, I was in the right path. You know, there's something coming. And unlikely is for the fighting. So if you keep fighting, if you keep giving into your thoughts and your illusions and just expecting too much out of a person, it's unlikely it's gonna work. Okay, so, most likely would not. If you trust, look at this. If you trust and you stop bothering him or her, if you just trust in the connection and be like, I'll just let it be for now. If it has to come back, it will come back to me. If it's mine, there's no way in the world anybody can steal it from you, honey. There are people in this world who leave their wives, who leave the commitment that they're on, just because they found that true love, their soulmate, and they find a way to, you know, work things out at the end of the day. People have done that. But you gotta trust, because if you do, you're gonna get some results, something within the next few weeks. But you gotta trust. Free flow. Don't think about that person. Don't think about how he's ignoring or she, you know, just take it how it resonates, okay? I can't just keep saying he or she all the time. It's it's not a gender specific reading, you know, we just talk in energies, masculine and feminine, and as we all know, we all have that. Even the men, they have masculine, they have feminine. Even the women, we have masculine and the feminine, and it's all about balancing those energies, bringing them to 50-50, you know. So yeah, I just feel like all you have to do now is let it go. Flow. Go with the flow. Go. And I'm not saying ignore. Just go with the flow. No expectations, no fightings, just what do you want from me? Anyways, I hope you like this reading, guys. I am so happy that I can do this for you guys, and yeah, I hope this resonates, and I hope you're taking care of your health. And by health, I mean all the aspects of health, physically, mentally, emotionally. Okay? And take care. Bye bye. Love and light.